Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So unfortunately in this video, one of our mics weren't working properly. So there's a lot of defects in this video, but I really do hope you're going to like the video. I'm going to try my level best to make the best out of this video. So previously we did our stickers on our Bakkie that look quite nice, quite decent. A lot of you said that you really like the stickers. So yeah, unfortunately we still have some work left to do. And yeah, let's get right into it.
I can fly.
I'm really happy with how the stickers came out. My fiance assisted me as well as my mother. It's been quite a challenge to stick the stickers, but yeah, at the end of the day, we came right with it. Now my Bakkie is quite unique as it's got its own type of branding on it, and it will for sure stand out when you see me in town or on the 4x4 track, whatever the case may be. So a lot of you probably wondered. I mean, we can do our stickers, we can do our wheels, we can do everything. But yeah, now we're going to move to our tail lights. We finally managed to order some new tail lights. I will put the tail lights for you in the description so that you can see where I've ordered from, as it's not something that you can just order anywhere. It's quite really scarce buying these tail lights, but I will for sure drop a link in the description so you can go and check it out where to get it. So this is the previous tail lights that I've ordered. Unfortunately it's wrong. Due to it being for the Mark III and not the Mark II Toyota Hilux. The Mark III Toyota Hilux has got 4 bolts, 4 screws that it bolts onto your Bakkie, whereby the Mark II ones, they only have 6 screws instead of 4. So we have finally managed to order the right ones. I'll show you now what it looks like in the next few seconds. So if any one of you are looking for the Mark III taillights, please let me know down in the comments. We'll see if I come back to you, as I'm going to try to sell it, as I'm not going to use those old headlights at all. It doesn't fit on my Bakkie. So now I'm basically just unboxing our correct taillights that we've managed to order. It did take a while to order them, as it had to come from the guy I purchased it from his own specific supplier. But I'm just happy that I managed to find it, and yeah, so we're just going to go and test fit it, just to make sure it fits, just to make sure that we didn't order the wrong ones. But yeah, we just had to make sure firstly that the lights does fit. So the light actually fits perfectly, looks really good. I'm actually quite happy with it, not gonna lie to you. I really like it. So yeah, luckily now we've got both sides. The only thing that I'm concerned about, if you look closely, you'll see there's some of the lines, for example here at the bottom, where it doesn't seal up properly, especially here, doesn't seal up properly. So there's a lot of water that can come in here as soon as it's raining or something like that. So that's something I want to look at right now before we start fitting the lights. So that one I'll fix with both of them before we go on to the next step. So I'm going to remove it, and then let me show you what I'm going to do to get this perfect fit right here. Okay, so this one I'm done with. I just did this one behind the scene just to see how everything works. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to start with this one to show you exactly what I mean. So if you come closer, you will notice that there at the bottom, you can see it's not catching there nice quite neatly, as it's not tucking in the inside as well as this side. So what I'm going to do now is just mark it a bit by bit where it's catching. Let's say from there, it's catching in the inside, and then that side as well, it's catching. So all I'm going to do from here, I'm just going to take my Dremel and then just cut off those pieces bit by bit by bit, just to make sure that I've got a perfectly as possible cut so it sits nice and flush, and that we don't have any of the obstacles in the way, and that as well that the light cover will fit perfectly in the inside. So we're going to try our level best from here. Okay, so we finished with our lights. It fits now nice perfectly. I don't have any complaints. I'm not going to be afraid of the rain. So I wanted to use this wrap that I've ordered. I actually ordered specifically for my lights. But yeah, unfortunately, when I've opened up the lights, I've noticed that the light itself already has got like a darkish tint. So now just to put the wrap on the light, just going to make it extremely dark. And yeah, it's not going to suit with the theme, not at all. If the lights were a bit lighter or clear, I probably would have used it, but we'll just use it for another project, for something else in the future. So I'm not going to wrap it like I first intended to do. So our lights are installed, as you can see how it looks there. I'm really happy with it. I'm excited how it looks. It looks much better than anticipated. And we've also tested just to make sure that everything works. It actually quite suits with the Bakkie as well, with the stickers and the blackish type of vibe that we have going on there at the back. So at least now we are done with our lights for the back. So that's something that is out of our hair, something that we all finished up. So I've also bought Raptor lights, kind of like a Raptor vibe lights for my Bakkie for the front. Once I saw it on the internet, it kind of looked cool. So I decided that I'm going to try it for myself and install it just to see how it looks. And at the end of the day, it actually looks really nice. I like it. So let me show you a bit more around with our Raptor type of lights that we got. So this is kind of the packaging that it came in with. I actually ordered this from Temu. I was quite skeptical about ordering it as I didn't know the quality of it. But as you can see, as we unbox it, it's already connected with its wiring loom. It's got its storage connectors as well, so you can plug it and unplug it, and it's quite easy to work with. As I must say, something that I've ordered from Temu for the first time. It's really not a bad quality. There's the rest of the wiring loom. It's all from there, it's getting divided. It's got its four lights going into one, and then from there as well, it's moving into one piece that is going to be connected with. So we're going to move to the Bakkie now so that we can see how we're going to do it from the front, what are we going to do, what is the plans are, so that we can see how we're going to do things from here. So here's a bit of a better view of our lights that we've got. It's quite easy to attach it and detach it. It's really simple, really easy. You can see it's moved from your four lights back into two wiring, and here at the end you've got your positive and your negative. So what we're going to do now, I just want to see what it looks like first. I'm just going to put it down here, and then I'm going to connect the black wire on the negative and then the red wire on the positive. So the light's actually quite much brighter than anticipated. I don't really care if it lights the road or not. It's not really what I'm after. The most thing that I'm after is just that I wanted to be able to see from the front, just to show a bit of lightning. I'm really happy with it. So I'm gonna still have to decide where I'm gonna put inside the grill. I wanted to put it on the top. I wanted to put it in the middle tins or at the bottom. But I just think the top fin is gonna be the best, as it is on the Ford Raptor. It sits on the top. So I'm gonna remove it and then just see what is gonna be the easiest, the simplest way to fit it, as I want it to look as original as possible. That has got really a good effect. So let me get started by removing it. So we finally now decided where we're going to put it. Yeah, in between there's this small spaces, as you can see there. So I'm just going to measure it in the middle, for example, like that in the middle. But I'll use vernier just to make sure that everything is precisely in the middle, so I don't make any mistakes with it. So I'm going to put one here, one that side as well. And then I'll have space to put in four. As soon as I've got the holes drilled, it's going to be kind of flush. So I just need to make sure that everything is nice and center. So that's now basically kind of what it's going to look like. I think it's going to look really, really nice as soon as everything is installed. So yeah, I need to continue. Let's get started by drilling the holes. Just mark it first exactly where we want it. And then we're going to drill the holes and get a nice duck flush with it so it sits nice and neatly. So unfortunately we don't have a 15mm drill bit, as that's the size that we need for here at the back, so that's not going to work. So I'm just going to use my Dremel. So me and my fiance's got an argument that we're going to see which tools we're going to use to drill the perfect circle hole for our light to go through. So I'm going to start with the first one. This is my bit that I'm going to use. Okay, so I'm going to do my 2 holes, and then we're going to see. My fiance's got a different reaction than me, but we're going to see whose plans works out the best. So yeah, I'm going with mine first. Okay, so I've got my holes nicely drilled. As you can see, my light fitting goes through it as well, nice and neatly. So yeah, happy with my section that I've done. So this bit that's in here is the one that my fiance said is not going to work. So I'm going to remove my bit. So here's my bit now that I used. I'm just going to leave it in here. She's not going to use it. So she's going to use her own bit that she believes is perfect for this job. So let's see how she does. I will assist her to put everything on, it's not a problem, but I'm not going to choose her bit as she thinks she's going to be better off on her own. So let's see what she does. Wys ons net wat se meneer se bit het, sit jy daarop. Okay. Kom ek help hom om vas te sit.
Nou, is moet vas.
Nee, draai 'n bietjie uit. Ja, jy moet hom lok. Druk hom. Nee. Okay, hou hom in. Draai hom tot hy lok, hy. Nou draai daai bit vas.
Nou, is moet vas.
Luister. Hy is so vas. Hy druk hier om, so. Hy druk hom tot hy draai. Tot hy lok, daar lok hy. Dan draai hom vas. En dan moet hom in. Okay, so here she goes. The point of the object is to get this bottom piece as well as this through. So Okay, wacht, laat ons sien wat maak. Let's see what... Okay, laat ons gaan. Nee, ek gaan die machine uitbrand. Ek kan nie forceer nie.
Eet nie.
Die sak is waar, dit is plastiek.
Dink ek jaag nou net kakon.
Dink jy so? Wat gee jy daai idee?
Wat hy... Ek gaan nie in nie.
Nou wat nou?
Sommige idee gaan.
We gaan nie my idee gebruik. Well, okay. Hold on, give me a high five. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna continue with the hauls. So we want to get this done. There we have our grill back on. The lights are not too much in the way. It's not like you can really see it, except you are going to focus for it. But otherwise than that, it looks nice and clean. So now all that's left to do is just splice it up into the wiring, and then it's going to look like this. So I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think it looks really good. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. Still a few changes I want to do with this head, with the spotlights, but I'll show you guys in a later stadium. It's just a few things I'm still waiting for that I've ordered before we're going to continue with that. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. And then there's one last thing that I want to do. So I've ordered this holder from Temu. I actually think it's really quite cool. So once you open it up, on the inside it's got this really good cover. Well, not actually cover, it's a cell phone holder. So let me install it and show you how it looks like. And now that we have it installed, it's actually quite really like it. It's just a cell phone holder for your phone, so you can now just put your phone in it, and then there you go. For when you drive, you don't want to be on your phone or anything like that, then you can just insert your phone in it. But it looks really nice, really decent. I love the safety belt that it's got on it, and then as well as like the carbon fiber effect that it's got. It looks really good. So yeah, we've done quite a lot today. I'm actually happy with it. I'm really happy with what we've done, but we still have a lot of things that's left. So please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you can be up to date with everything that's happening, as well as don't forget to click the bell icon just to get notified every time when we upload something. So if there's anything that you want us to do that you think is going to suit the Bakkie, I don't want to go too much out of proportion, but if there is anything that you guys think that my Bakkie needs, please let me know down in the comments so that we can have a look. Maybe it's going to be something nice, something interesting. But yeah, as well, like I said, I've got a whole list of things that I still need to do. A lot of videos that's about to come. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've watched the full video, then you must have a lovely night further, and God bless. Ciao.
I can fly.